Everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
What's up?
Fami.
Hey.
Dave.
I'm going to have my little spiel because you can introduce a new web member.
Can you just hurry up, Dave, please?
I'm in charge of myself this morning, but I didn't.
You're killing my flow here.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for that. And special guest,
Oh, what the hell?
Izzy. Izzy, you just had your first free comic book day. How was it?
Yeah.
I've never stood up for 8 hours of my life before. Enthusiastic woman.
Are you playing with shit again, Jason?
Yes.
You want it to be your last comic book day?
Stop it, me. You guys made it seem so bad that it actually.
Um,
we tried to tell you.
We
all
were
time
telling
about
you
that.
the whole time, like it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright.
I didn't say that.
Prepare for the worst, and then when the best happens, it's cool.
All you do is say hello to people.
Shut up, Shardy.
This is fantastic.
It's more
Don't you
than
like
that. It's more than
Yeah,
that.
Shadi.
Okay, our featured comics this week.
Shut it,
Let
Jason.
me put my toys away. So.
I was going to say almost ScoMo.
Get Fury.
Oh, it's so good.
Get Fury.
Max
Shimmer.
is back, baby.
So damn good.
Ah,
Killing dogs and rape, you sons of bitches.
Oh, that's fair.
And
No.
Blood Hunt, #1.
Whoa.
Oh, blood hunt! It's a blood hunt! Not as gory as the other one.
We're going to talk about some free comic book day titles as well.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing else to talk about apart from my film flashback for this week. Macbeth for the Shakespeare round.
1971 Macbeth.
1971.
Macbeth. By Roman Polanski.
Not a snooze fest.
Mate.
Not a snooze fest at all.
Mate.
Okay.
Could they at least talk like Thor? Then I would have understood what the fuck was going on.
No, we're talking like Thor. That's what Thor's based
No,
on.
Thor speaks normal compared to that.
Let's bitch
Jesus.
about it later, please.
Okay.
Wait,
Everyone
wait,
should
wait.
have a hammer when they're like when they're talking in this movie. Then he'd be.
There should
right.
be flying goats and rainbow bridges.
Oh, yeah, because he loved that.
He'd watch it.
Sounds like that scream every fucking second.
Okay.
Comics!
Oh, I
Comics.
fucked up.
Okay. Firstly, thank you for coming to Free Comic Book Day. If you came to Free Comic Book Day, if you didn't, well, come next time. Huh?
We have some left over if you couldn't make it.
Yeah.
You can come grab some.
And buy stuff.
Yeah.
That too, buy some stuff.
That's just every week.
Yeah.
Anyway. But Get Fury, Garth Ennis, Punisher Max, Jason Burrows,
Jason Barr.
fantastic. Did you look at this?
Yes, I did. This is some
Isn't the
crazy
machete work
shit.
beautiful?
Mate.
Holy bajoli.
That page is fantastic.
He got his practicing on crossed.
Yes.
It's like Vietnam War.
Yes.
Vietnam
Yeah.
War stuff.
So, started with old Vietnamese soldier, sort of, I guess, doing an interview.
Mm.
Turns out he was one sort of who
That's actually near, by the way.
Fury almost assassinated.
Yes.
Yeah. And cuts back to Vietnam. Frank Castle and his team are basically special forces, sort of.
You black ops bastards.
And he gets tasked with killing Nick Fury.
Good
He's been captured.
Yes. And they
So don't want.
can't take the risk.
Yeah,
of-
No, because they know what they're going to do to him to extract way too much information about anything and everything that's been happening across America and what their plans are. So the easier way to fix the solution is to
Sending Frank.
Yep.
yeah.
Saying that though, Nick Fury would not spill.
Oh, 100% will not.
No
But-
way.
But it's
No,
the
this is typical
government.
government.
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly
yeah,
right.
He would not
No,
spill.
the
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't take the chance.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to have contingencies and shit
Yes.
just to make
Surely Fury breaks free before.
Well,
Probably.
Dave.
Oh no, I just think Frank doesn't do what they want him to do.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there's
then
going to be
Frank
some
will get
That
captured,
too,
and
but-
then Nick will have to save Frank.
some kind of
Yeah,
conflict,
stuff
and then
like
they
that.
realize that they're mates, and then we'll get along like every other team.
Well,
right?
they've- They're in the continuity. It's the previous two Max's stuff that
Yeah.
they know each other.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
They had the Fury Max. They've met before, which is good. Because the best is like Fury's been captured with two other dudes, and one just keeps collapsing, and so they just dig him a hole and bury him alive. And the other one just starts going off, and Nick's like, "Shut up!
Shut
We
up.
can't do nothing. If you haven't noticed, we're locked up."
You're alive because they want me.
Yes.
You're collateral,
Yes.
basically.
The more you mouth off, they will just do the same to you, sort of thing.
And that's what happens to
And that's
at the
why he
end?
comes. That's why he comes to the
Okay.
machete.
He got off. The buried alive dude got off lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. But yeah, fantastic comic.
Great book.
If you like your mature stuff, you like Punisher or Nick Fury, I cannot recommend enough.
Seems like though they're trying to minimize the Max branding on the
Yes.
on the book.
Yeah, because it was a lot larger last time.
No, I think like the Fury stuff were pretty similar. It's not like the old days of.
Well, that's what I expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the modern stuff's been a bit like that for a while.
I suppose it is on the barcode and
It's
stuff.
with the Marvel, but in the old days,
Yeah, it did not have Marvel.
Marvel.
Right.
So it's
And it's 2024.
But the last Fury stuff, Max have been Punisher stuff.
Well,
Yes.
They're just reserved for Punisher now.
it's just for Garth Ennis.
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
even
because it was
Punisher, it's
with the Soviet one, wasn't
yeah,
it? Yeah.
yeah, it's just for Ennis.
Yeah.
Because he sells X amount, and he's not interested in doing watered down version anymore. I think. All right, next up, Blood Hunt, Marvel's new big event. There was 2 versions, the regular and then the red band, which was a bit more full on. We're all sold out of the red band one, but we do have the regular one.
Trying to get more of the red
but-
band, are we? Are we? Or is
Or
it
is
one
like
one
limited
time thing?
It's cool.
Okay.
Hopefully they do a second printing, but I tried to let them sold out.
It'd be dumb not to, though. Because it's like really. Part of me thinks this is like just a test into Marvel's foray into like red band covers and like content.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is and it's 100% worked.
And
Yeah, so
especially
they should
what-
like do a second and third printing.
Oh, I'm
like,
sure they
Yeah.
probably
You know?
I
Probably
think
will.
considering what's happening
I
on
don't-
Saturday,
I
people buying
disagree.
2 copies. To have one and
Yes.
to open
Yeah.
one
Yes.
and not have one sealed, like
For the first one, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'd maybe go a second, but I wouldn't be going much more than
No,
that.
a
Just
short run of a second, I
That's
think.
exactly
would be
it.
silly,
And then
but other than that-
because then down the track, when people are used to it and go hard on it, then that's when they'll go fucking hard and eat it up. I think it's just, if they don't, it's probably not a business wise, but for collectors and the whole point of I think what they're trying to get to build it, I think it's not a bad idea.
was it a resealable bag or was it
No.
a full
No.
poly?
Poly
no
bag.
chance. Poly bag.
Good.
Mm.
You don't want to sealable.
Yeah, because that's just for
People fuck with
reselling
it.
and shit.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes.
So this is vampires versus Marvel
Everyone.
shit, right?
Everyone.
Because it's been slowly building but not building.
It has, and I'm really disappointed. I read this first yesterday or this last night because shit had already kicked off, and I should have read Moon Knight
Yeah, yeah,
first,
yeah, I did
and I
that.
should have read the other one first because
Oh.
Shroud goes fucking off, and that's how this starts with Shroud and Cloak and all the others all going fucking dimensional. So
That would seems like they probably should put prelude on the Moonlight.
that would have been beautiful because
What,
it
just
does
come
say
out last week?
tie-in,
Yeah.
or even
Yeah.
just on the front page
Yeah.
to say blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
like they used to always
Exactly
read
right.
this first.
Before these events happened before Blood Hunt 1.
Yeah.
That was fucking difficult to add. But I really enjoyed it. Fucking Laraz is excellent. Last time we saw him was Big Game, and that was fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, like, they made him draw 2.5 of the same issue, basically,
Kinda.
sort of.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Get to open it up a little bit more in regards to what he can really gore it up.
But yeah, so the vampires have got a new leader, so to speak, and they turn the Darkhold users to block out the sun. So then it's vampire crazy time, it's night time.
Vampire crazy time.
Yep.
You say. There you go. Excellent. That's the title.
Their new blood pact or whatever. What are they called? Blood. Whatever their super team
I
is.
don't think in Blood Pack. I think Blood Pack was like an image
Blood Coven.
coven.
Blood Coven.
Yeah.
They're cool looking.
So Dracula is not the leader of the vampires.
No.
You
No.
got
So
used to it?
Dracula was in. Was it one of the
Free comic book
free
days.
comic book days?
Right.
And he's
That's right. It's in there.
It's gonna, if you want to come with me,
yeah.
we're
Right.
gonna live.
There's a bit of difference. There's quite a bit extra gore, but like you're not gonna feel ripped off if you bought the normal version, especially with like the Thor stuff. Except I don't know how hard we're gonna go, but except for the last page, to be honest, because it's very
Still has the same effect though.
fuck off.
I don't think so. No, I did not have the same
disagree.
thing.
Okay,
There was a
actually,
difference
I feel
between
like
One's real fixable.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
when
let me
you
see that because I've seen the.
when I saw
Red
that
Band one.
version, When I,
Oh no, that could be
Yeah.
done way better.
Exactly right.
when I saw that version, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
So somebody's getting a stick in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That happens every
Yeah,
issue in
yeah,
the
yeah,
comics,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's in the shoulder.
Because they did it way better in before Secret Invasion when
What am I looking
was it they put in Electro or Echo? I forget it was.
Is that
Oh,
special?
it was Lecter that got killed
Yeah. So that scene there where she gets
and then
stabbed,
turns into a scroll.
like that looks way better than like they
Ah.
should.
Was that
like,
just
the pose
Electra
and-
getting stabbed was sort of a flashback to Deadpool, wasn't it?
Yeah, so.
When Bullseye stabbed her? Is that?
No.
No,
Because
no.
Invasion, that's how we found out
Yeah,
the scrolls
you
here.
stab her,
Yeah,
They stab
and then
Electra
you
and
look at the
Electra
corpse
turns
and
into
it's
a
like,
scroll.
oh,
Right.
And like,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
because you turned. But what it more is, I think, Dave, is that one was you know
Yes.
cut in.
yes.
What
One was
what
essentially,
Shakespeare say? Cut in twain, and the other is just a bit of a stab.
Bloody magic trick.
What'd you say?
for?
What did you say?
In the
You know, you
end.
can't really just talk quietly. Because goddamn Michael
I
Bay picks it
know,
up anyway.
I know that. It's just that in the end, he's like grabbing.
No,
his-
but that's Doctor Strange's hand, so he's like grabbing his own boob.
What?
Yeah, that's his glove. He's got these.
Why he grab his own boob for?
Well, he's just been
Because-
stabbed in the chest and
Yeah,
he's clutching.
So it's supposed to instinct
Spoilers.
to grab his boob.
I don't think that's what what he's doing. He's being.
No, I see what you mean there, though.
Vampires are zesty. They're a bit fruity, but that's okay.
Yes.
So you're doing someone's Lego. Cool. Why are you doing that, Dave?
You don't even do your own Lego.
Yeah.
You.
She's paying you.
Yeah, she should pay you.
She's
Right, Dave.
Not sponsored
Jeez.
by
Next
Hobby Co,
Christ.
guys.
Next issue.
Moon Knight number 5. We sort of just talked about it before.
The 8-ball issue.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. April's great. And
He's turning.
He's so good.
Jed's turning him into a real character.
One of my most likable characters
Hell's yeah.
at the moment. And like the fact that it goes all the way back to Dark Reign one shot. When we were in jail together, and I'm like, oh man, he's
Yeah.
got his shit together. He's not just this badass.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's
good.
a character. He's got an
Play ball.
Does he? What?
Wait till you see
If he
3D
shakes
man.
his own head, can he tell? Can
It's
he
a,
make his own
it's a
decisions?
mask over his head that he can see through.
That would be amazing though. If he
Oh,
shakes his head, he can
Magic
tell the
Apple head.
He's gonna
future.
give himself a seizure.
Oh.
Do I have concussion?
Well, sorry.
It's not
right?
magic April. He's
It's
just
it's,
April.
it's kind of a nice character design,
like a
though. I
snooker.
can see what they were going for.
Yeah, so this is 8-Ball's issue with Kafka and talking about his redemption and trying to, you know, live a better life and, as he said, seeing Mark in Dark Reign, which was that fucking like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, maybe longer.
Right.
Well, we said that about something that was over 20 years ago last time, so we'll just go with that anyway. And then it cuts. Now, there is some amazing full one pages of Shroud with the full.
Oh yeah.
Holy
Pretty cool.
shit! When he was about to just go like nuclear on them
Yeah.
before the portals and shit opened up for blood, the man. I still can't say his name. Capulio.
Coming
Cap-
No,
Cappuccio.
Cappuccio.
Amazing.
Cappuccino.
No, I was going to say that, but it's, yeah. Latte. Latte's amazing. Again, we're now the second book that Jed has killed off the main character, and I'm still enjoying it as much as I was enjoying the last book. It's stupid.
I mean, like, now with the Shroud thing, you're like, where's it gonna go? Like, it's just a team book
Oh, no,
now,
no.
right? Like,
No,
because that was really just bait and switch.
the Shroud was
Right.
just for the portal.
Yeah, that's
The
what I
Shroud
mean.
is-
That's what I mean. Like, yeah, this was like, oh, there's a new Moon Knight,
Yeah, no.
last the Shroud. It's all bait and switch.
100%, it's just a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
they'll
just-
bring
it's just
Mark back at one
re-soldier.
point
Yeah, of
because
course, of
Khonshu
course.
will come back out of jail and so forth. But yeah,
Yeah.
beautiful, Jed.
Yeah.
Building.
Yeah,
Actual
Yeah.
building shit that used to happen when events would happen. Yeah.
Well, this was
Next
a
week will
sleeper.
be interesting.
Nobody cared about Blood Hunt.
No, that's right.
Until I think they've read it.
And
Yeah,
next
cool,
week's going to
fine.
be interesting because the tie-ins that come in, like Blood Hunters and different things like that, if they're a little bit quality, it could build, because it's everyone's all in.
Yeah.
It's every book almost except, no, I think Hulk is.
Yeah, he gets one later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And next up, Incredible Hulk. This was really good too.
Fucking good this
Oh.
book can be when he is drawing this book. Holy
Yeah,
fucking
it's
hell.
Right.
It's good.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
The art in the next book.
Makes a big difference.
Oh, that's actually
Um,
me.
Oh,
What, that one?
No.
Oh.
No.
I didn't get to that.
Wait, so you finished with this?
The colouring.
Which one is it?
Okay.
No, you have to do it.
No, that's excellent.
Did you guys
This
know...
book is great.
Wait, hold on.
Hulk
Yes.
is great.
Hulk's fantastic.
Hold on. Did you guys know Psyduck's name in French is Psykokwak?
Psykokwak.
And Enten in German.
Wow. That's very,
Enten.
Yeah, and
that's very,
it's
very
just Enten.
wow.
No joke. Yeah.
Psykokwak.
Yeah.
Change the name of the thing. So the issue is Hulk breaks into Strange Academy to get Strange
Yes.
to fix what's her name? Lucy?
Nah.
Carly?
Charlie?
Charlie?
Charlie.
Charlie.
But Steven's predisposed at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's cutting half.
But even start like before
With the kids?
the kids.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like,
all
oh,
good.
yeah, no, what we can do.
We got this.
Oh.
It's the Hulk.
And he doesn't mess around with them either.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's just out of the way.
Yeah, stupid kids.
Yeah, it was good.
So Brother Voodoo,
Doctor Who.
Dr. Voodoo, steps in.
Brother to me.
Consequently.
Steps in.
That was excellent. That D transformation was
Yeah.
beautiful. Klein, just a Klein, man.
All of his Hulk transformations are incredible.
Yeah.
And that last page, when he's in the realm and essentially getting.
It's one of those things like, obviously, but like, Voodoo's the better, is what he needs, not Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
100%.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah,
dark,
yeah.
it's the
Yeah,
dark
yeah,
version,
yeah.
like the not don't want to
Black
say
magic.
dirty. Yeah, the black. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Hey, apart from Doctor Voodoo, Strange, Wong,
Yeah.
was it Madeline Pryor? Is it Madeline Pryor?
Do you not know magic?
Oh,
Well,
no, which was the one Doctor Doom feuds with sometimes, because they're magic and he's like all like.
Feuds with?
Yeah,
What?
I can't think of it.
What?
You just don't think. You don't have a brain.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking at you. It's the canvas. This is a brains trust.
Morgan the Frey?
Yeah, more than that.
Okay, I wouldn't say Doctor Doom. That'd be more Avengers.
Yeah, but no.
I know she. Dude, yeah, no, Morgan the Face, sure.
But is there
You
any
know, I was
other
trying to think
ma-
magic girls with Dr. Doom. That's
Yeah.
what I think of.
But is there any other magic users?
Heaps.
Lots.
It's kind of witch.
Yeah, it's kind of Enchantress.
Yeah, you just answered.
There's
Yeah.
a whole magician
but that-
bar in
Yeah.
Jason Aaron was cool.
That's
Okay.
it was a brilliant.
and they
that
some are
bar-
losers. Most of them are losers.
Yeah, that was full.
All right. No, just wondering.
Okay.
Cool.
That's good.
Mm.
Really good. Can't wait to see actually. And like just the whole why, like she's Hulk's friend. Why does Bruce care?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're ready to give it all up.
That
And
was
it's
pretty cool.
like, that line,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
you know, because it's him.
Mm.
And she was braver than I was, and like I love anything goes back to Bruce.
Being
Child.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I do like how in the last issue her body is gone,
Mm.
which was
Yeah.
a fantastic sort of twist.
Yes.
Oh no, she's trapped.
Yeah,
What,
yeah,
is
yeah.
someone-
It's
Nope.
not just we crack this doll
The
open.
thing she's trapped in is her body.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is fantastic.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where
It's
they're gonna
almost
fix
need to
it.
be recreated.
Yeah,
Essentially,
yeah.
because,
That last page was great.
Yeah.
damn, I forgot to read that last page.
No, that's just letters.
No, I
Talking
know.
about the last-
Oh, is that letters? Is that
Yes,
that's why I
letters.
didn't read it?
You get the law thing at the end of the arc.
There you go. 2 words.
Yeah.
This.
Alright, next up, Immortal Thor, issue 10.
This is Chad Hammer.
This was fucking fantastic, I thought.
That's a
Yeah,
bad version.
I didn't like the art.
The art, like, we bitched about it too straight away.
Yeah.
Because Mango is so much better. But it's the inking, but mainly the colorist has just ruined him. He's so much better than.
I think it's
Ooh,
the
looks-
faces. It annoys me more than anything.
His faces
he's
are
great.
a little. His faces are a little weird
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah.
Let me see.
But this is the aftermath of the Chad Hammer.
So there's an evil version of Thor called Chad Hammer.
He's been made by a corporation. It's
Evil
supposed to be that
corporation.
bad. Like,
He's got
it's supposed to be as cheesy as hell.
he's got a
Like a
Thor
nice
mobile.
guy.
Thor truck.
Thor truck.
It's a Thor truck.
That you have to unlock.
Mjolnir is Mjolnir Unlimited or something?
Yeah, premium.
Premium.
Fingerprint
But
scan
wasn't
his
he
hammer.
being marketed as like a good guy.
No,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
but it's the bad guy.
Yeah, they're using this as
Yeah.
propaganda to sort of destroy Thor
Mhm.
using Enchantress's magic.
The
Storytelling
whole
and stuff.
time, because yeah, that's the deal, right? She's writing stories, and it's Thor's messed up because they're using his comics, and she's doing her storytelling, blah blah blah. He keeps thinking lines in his head.
Yeah, just like cheesy.
cheesy movie lines.
And it's cool because like, oh, just
And he
make it work.
hates it,
Yeah,
right?
and he's like, just make it work for you.
Yeah,
It's like, you call that a hammer? This is a hammer.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's like, great.
He's behind me, isn't he?
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
just all of it. It's fantastic.
This
Tom, is
entire thing is nightmare fuel. I'm looking at this.
Yeah, the
kid.
faces are not great.
It's just. I'm gonna get nightmares tonight. Why do you look like that?
But
like
the
it's like
end-
great
The end was in. I was like,
Oh.
because when it sort of cut to
Yeah.
the bottom, I'm like, oh, because he exactly did it. You know, he chose to do this. Oh, you don't think so?
Wait, I think.
You
the
don't think so?
problem-
I thought so.
Wait,
Nope, nope, nope,
Hold
nope.
on. I think the problem with the faces is that I think it's because it's too realistic. I think. I'm not sure. There's like a
I
little-
definitely think it's the colouring. I think the colouring
It
doesn't help.
probably is the
And
colouring.
needs
You've
to be-
seen him doing
needs to be a
this
few
stuff.
lines.
I've never
Right,
seen him
Well,
do anything else though.
Because that looks good.
Invaders,
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks
fantastic.
I
good.
didn't read it.
It's just.
Savage Avengers?
Savage Avengers
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
He did Issues of Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what it is?
I can't.
Invaders.
There, it's Invaders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
also.
100%.
Mech Strike, whatever, one of the toy
Oh,
ones.
was that Mech Strike?
No, it wasn't
It's
Mixed.
the other one then.
It's the other one.
I think it's just a use of tone.
It was Mech
Are
Strike.
you sure?
It's one of the Kid Avenger toy
Yeah.
things that you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
what a
Yeah.
waste this
Yeah,
guy
it's-
That
was.
does seem more digital than.
Yeah, maybe not Mech Strike.
No, there was
You
Tech
don't
On
know.
that was more
Tech
digital.
On,
Right?
yes,
Right?
it was Mech
Sorry.
Strike.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That was my anime.
Very much.
Because
So.
what a waste in this
You know
thing.
what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Yeah. There's a little bit of like
It's-
literally
it's
a bit
not
more
enough-
shadow and tone.
Yeah, it's not enough work on the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
It's
inking's not
Because
great.
like David, like that compared to that. Is,
Yeah, that shadowed one was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the inking's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
great, and then the colouring really,
There's some lines
just. But it was fantastic.
look is great.
like David Rave last night.
You tell me.
Yeah.
Next up, Dylan.
Yeah.
Superman has a Brainiac special.
Yes. Anyone else read this?
All right.
I wanted to, but I just didn't get to.
Oh,
it.
okay.
All right.
This is really cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's kind of like an interlude kind of thing.
It was has a Brainiac. Part 2.5.
Yeah,
Two
interlude, sort of also a side absolute power crossover.
That's a
Yeah.
point one.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. You get a backstory on the Zarnians
Mhm.
finally, and you find out where they come from and the whole deal with them. It's pretty interesting.
That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I like that actually.
I like where this crew's.
No,
What,
The whole
race
society.
in
The whole
general.
planet. What happened to the whole
well,
planet?
basically
Yeah.
a Krypton. They became all immortal, so they were like, all right, we can't die. Peace, prosperity,
Yeah.
science, blah blah blah. Except for this one sort of crew, who like, we can't die. They know
Yeah.
all our instinct, basic
Yeah,
instinct.
let's just murder people all the time.
And so, spoilers, the ruler makes a deal with Brainiac to just bottle the city away. Because then Brainiac is like... Because Brainiac, he bottles the city, destroys everything else.
Yeah.
But he's like, makes a deal, you bottle the city, we'll give you the secret to immortality, whatever. And Brainiac's just like, bottle the city, I'm going to destroy you anyway.
Sure.
And it was so great.
I'm sure.
Few different artists. There's a few
yeah.
different stories in here.
Second story is about Perry White running for mayor.
Yeah.
What's the go with that? Who was
With-
this challenger going on?
Some rant. I don't know.
Yeah, just new character.
Yeah.
New character. Bebo is his campaign manager.
Big pardon?
Yeah,
Bebo.
running out of his bar.
Is the new guys?
No.
Perry's.
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 Okay,
Yeah,
that makes a bit more sense. Well, not
Darren,
really.
that's such a weird name. I've
Darren
never
Blake.
heard that name in my life.
And he's
Darren.
running the platform, like full
G-A-R-O-N.
xenophobia platform, you know, because he was an alien town in Metropolis. Like, get all the aliens out of here, blah, you know, just full blown,
Yeah.
all that.
There was a panel with like a podcast dude, and he's like, "They're putting alien DNA in the chocolate milk."
Excellent. Of course they are. I need the chocolate one.
Yeah. Oh, it's great.
Lucky strawberry's best.
I think that was probably my favourite of the three.
Yeah, same.
That's like Bebo.
Bebo's awesome.
And I like,
I don't know if I'd want him campaign manager for me if I was running for
Yeah,
me.
I don't know if I want Bebo
Oh, I
in
don't
a
know.
position of responsibility.
in the beginning, he's taking a phone call. It's like, no, it's not a bar yet. You know, till 12 o'clock, it's a campaign office for Perry White. And after 12, it's a bar.
Right, yeah.
And then he yells at him, I'm going to punch you. He's like, oh, you don't know how much? So that works. I guess it's working out.
Oh, sorry, I came across a little heated.
This
So passionate.
Fico Asio, man, Osiso, that double page of the Brainiacs is
Yeah.
That is so cool. And yeah, that's the absolute power stuff.
That's the absolute
Holy
power
shit.
stuff. So the last part is Amanda Waller. In the end of Beast World, or was it Dark Crisis? Dark Crisis.
Yeah.
She was talking to like the Council of Light, blah blah blah, who are sort of funding her crusade against superheroes. And you find out who the Council of Light are in this issue.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm
And-
interested now.
Yeah, well, a bigger spoilers for a bunch of other books.
Yeah.
Amanda Light, spoilers, the Council Light is just all the Brainiacs we saw from the last issue of Superman.
Yep.
And she's also doing deals with Trigon.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So her crusade is very righteous,
Of course it is.
dealing with Brainiac and the devil
Literal
to get rid-
Satan.
to get rid of superheroes.
So sinners.
It's a great,
Yeah.
for the greater
For
good.
sure. Yeah, great, good.
We got a couple of free comic book days here. Obviously, we talked about it all. Blood Hunt, Prelude. The Prelude was not much. Like,
No.
did you read the X-Men one? Anyone read the X-Men one?
No.
That was good too.
What was
That was the Gail Simone X-Men one.
No idea.
Jubilee.
Oh.
Jubilee, and she's like hanging out in front of the mansion, and the mansion's like obviously been locked up and being taken over by new bad guys.
I didn't even look at that.
And like,
I didn't know
she's-
there was
she's-
X-Men.
Yeah, she's on a mission, and the stupid
It's only tiny at the
the
bottom. I
M
thought it would've been
symbol,
half the cover.
symbol. You know, you got to do the M symbol with your fingers or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was part of Blood Hunt. I thought it was a separate book.
No, it was.
No, I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't remember.
Yeah, I might give this a shot. I really like this Marquez, right?
Yeah, Marquez.
Love Marquez's art.
And I think they're going to make Jubilee like legit. Like,
I'll leave
'cause
that kind of
not
thing.
just
Like free of the vampire stuff?
yeah, free the vampire stuff thing, but like just a bit more. You know, Jubilee. Because at first it's like Jubilee, she just does fireworks. She's not a threat.
Okay.
But at the end, it's like, I think we better update her things because she sets stuff on fire. Like, I think Jubilee's gonna be a badass.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Sweet.
So,
Time, you know, time for Jubilee to be not just the kid anymore.
I haven't read much X-Men.
Yeah.
What could she do?
Fireworks.
Just could she
Yeah.
do anything practical with the fireworks?
Pew, pew, blind people.
Yeah, like I was
Okay,
thinking,
like
they
a
would have stuff.
Early Wasp kind of thing
Yeah,
where she blinds
yeah.
people.
And I'm sure if they got on you, I'm sure it burns a
Oh,
little.
okay.
But
Blinds in the fact that there's a bright light in front of
Okay,
your
yeah.
face. instead of
okay.
actual.
Yeah.
you're not gonna lose your vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised no one's done this earlier.
Yes, ramped her up a
Yeah,
touch. 'Cause
yeah.
it doesn't, obviously not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a badass.
It's like a no-brainer. She can make things explode,
Lights,
right?
right?
Yeah.
It's like pyrotechnics.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's heat, flame,
Yeah.
light, like.
If you're only listening, you're missing out.
Yeah, I was surprised with the Blood Hunt. I was like, oh yeah, cool. Blood Hunt, whatever. But the X-Men, that was good. I was like, ooh, Gal Simone, the X-Men might be interesting. And just
Yeah.
like, that's the one with they've got like prisoners. Mutants as prisoners.
Oh, yeah.
It's like,
Prisoner X or whatever.
yeah.
Mm.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool. Like, I was going to try all the new X-Men books, but you're mainly keen for the McKay Stegman one, but all of a sudden I was like, oh, let me get this one.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think I'll try them.
And her one's the very classic sort of X-Men team. Rogue, Gambit, Louis, Jubilee, like it's very...
And then Cyclops is on the Stegman.
yeah,
one? Okay.
with the bit of a mixed bag.
Okay, sweet.
Absolute Power. How was this?
I need a refresher.
Cool. Have a look then.
So I read this bit ago.
Free comic book days.
Yeah.
Just I know what you're talking about.
Just
I was in the
day
condition.
yesterday.
Very
man.
so
Must be the
tired.
first one you read.
Yeah,
exactly
it's just
right.
so
Six
tired.
comics.
He would have read
Yeah.
like multiple comics yesterday.
Yeah.
So
So this is
a comic book, a DC comic book that was
Yeah.
free,
Yeah, I haven't
and
read
it was a
it yet.
prelude to the Absolute Power storyline. I would imagine.
yeah.
Unfortunately, no more, huh?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
a little bit at the end, right? Is it just...
No, the whole thing is
Yeah, at the
it's
end.
sort of set.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, that's probably part of the actual book.
Yes.
Yeah. These are sort of fact files and some of the
Yeah.
characters that. So Amanda Waller is basically making her own superhero
That's clocked in.
superhero cops basically
Yeah.
using Amazo and Ivo, not Ivo, Morrow and Ivo, their android technology. They're stealing powers from Supes basically, and Supes and villains.
Oh, and there's like Amazo stuff going on, right?
Yeah, because
Oh.
Morrow is making like the superhero cops, robot cops, basically. And for some reason, Green Arrow is working for Amanda Waller. Well, not for some reason. I can sort of see that, but yeah.
And I think
Is it the
it's
finger thing?
pretty
I
interesting.
don't think
No,
it's
it's
big as
adventure.
That's great. Oh, yeah, that's me.
They're using like failsafe in this from the Batman
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
It's like
interesting.
kind of a perfect fit, right?
Yeah,
With all the robot stuff.
Really fits it up.
Yeah. And
Yeah, considering like in a DC previews book, you know, all the absolute power stuff in there. So that she's created like analogs of the Justice League is robot. So the Speedster is hunting out all the speedsters. and the lantern analogs hunting down other lanterns. So it's very interesting. But that's based on the write-up on the thing, and from what I sort of see, she's done something where superheroes lose their power, so that like androids are the only ones that have the power.
Yeah. So like just in our future.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was interesting. I want to see where I'll be getting the absolute power stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, for sure.
But it's just a thing
Way
that's been
more,
like 3 years in the making.
Mm.
So that's interesting. I like Amanda Waller as a character, even though she's an absolute scumbag.
Yeah, no, she's great. She's kind of like not evil, but like evil Nick Fury, right?
Yeah. She's got less of a. Nick Fury's got a bit of a conscience.
Yeah.
Conscience. She does not.
Yeah.
They're also doing like a origin event called
That looks interesting.
Yeah.
Actually. Kid and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Trying to give her a bit of.
Well, she got
Ooh.
a dead husband.
Yeah,
I'm guessing superheroes were involved.
Yes.
We'll see.
Last book on the pile. Free comic book. Energon Universe. Transformers. Duke. Cobra Commander. Whatever's going on. Void Riders. I can't remember which one.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
It was cool. Oddly doing Transformers.
Yeah.
So this is the Megatron issue.
Look at that, people. Spoilers.
Beautiful. Spoilers. Megatron punches Optimus Prime.
So if you're wondering where Megatron is, read this.
Yeah, really good.
Mm.
So it's like prequel to the Transformers, Daniel and Johnson stuff.
What's interesting is it doesn't just say Duke, it actually says G.I.
Yeah.
which is the first time we've actually seen that written.
Yeah, because the next couple that will come out are Destro and Scarlet.
That's right.
And they've got different creative, like they're not
Yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
Oh. And not the same people, I don't think either, right?
What shocked me was Starscream here. Like the turn of him trying to destroy Megatron for leadership is so out of the blue.
He's so fresh, right?
So
Such a
fresh.
fresh take on the character.
Completely
Not
out of-
Starscream.
no,
I
no.
couldn't believe it.
Crazy.
Loyal Starscream.
Crazy. Anyway, it's something I picked up during reading that book. It must have been the first book I read yesterday too.
Read anything else?
No.
Is it you read anything?
Does it look like I read?
We would like you to read.
You read Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, but like I've
Are you
stopped.
behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's sweet.
I
We'll have to find you
stopped
good books to
reading
read
it,
then.
Yeah, actual good ones.
You're just like Dave. Next.
Yeah.
What did I
No,
say yesterday? You read any, Dave?
no I didn't.
Then?
No.
Vums?
I started Thor #1.
Yeah.
But it was too late last night. I fell asleep. So I will get. I think now that 11's there, I'll fully catch up next week. So yeah, that's
I
it.
read Deadpool Wolverine issue 1.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad.
World War 3?
Yeah. Cupid art, amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Joe Kelly. I'm not a big Deadpool fan. Joe Kelly doing Deadpool, that's alright in my book. Adam Cupid drawing Wolverine more than makes up for anything else.
Wasn't too cheesy, Deadpool.
No, it's alright. He wasn't in it much. It was mainly Wolverine.
Okay.
And like every time, like Wolverine's just like piss off fucking Wade. And then like the was it whatever Halo or whatever stupid helmet he's ripped off.
Yeah.
That's Deadpool.
Yeah, I
The bad
thought
guy's
so.
been upgraded in him.
Okay.
Yeah, it was alright. I liked it. That's about all.
Nice.
It was so good, I was going to pick it up, but I'm like, I don't want another book.
Yeah, another mini.
Yeah.
Just because it's pretty.
Very pretty.
It's hard.
Trade will be alright though.
No.
Okay, I think it's film flashback time.
Straight in.
Well,
There's nothing else.
should my
forgot.
position of
Yes.
last night then.
Yes.
We'll see if you only fall asleep twice during this talking about it.
Okay, for my round, I have chosen Shakespeare movies.
Trying to bring some culture into this place.
That's
I
right.
like it.
Dare
I
you.
like it.
Uncivilized people here.
Fucking loser.
So Izzy watched the movie.
Like I was like, oh, I have to watch it, and then I
What?
completely forgot everything. That's how boring it was to me. But like early dark fantasy type shit, I like that. I like that. I just didn't really like.
The movie was Macbeth.
Oh, really?
1971. I didn't get a chance to repeat it.
Just because you know it doesn't need people to know.
Yeah.
That's not much last week.
Or heard the start of the episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thus thinketh it waseth the hardest movie to understandeth for myself.
Last
But
movie.
once I got into it, and realised what the fuck was going on, because it's just about death and almost not enough. I did read some trivia during watching that film where some of the filmmakers and crew thought it was a little bit too gory and a little bit too over the top. And Roman said, "I know violence. You should have seen my house last summer."
Oh, he did
That's
know.
a quote.
He did know.
Quote.
This is after his pregnant wife, was killed by the Manson family. In case you don't know what he's talking
I
about.
don't know about that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sharon Tate died a year before this film was made.
So he's sort of making this as cathartic, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
It's great
He's a
anyway.
grub
Oh, for sure.
anyway.
What?
You,
What?
you growling for, dude.
Because
Calm
it's
down.
It's for
crazy shit.
Yeah.
They're telling me here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And if you want to look more into that, Chaos by Tom O'Neill. I recommend reading if you're very interested in the Manson family and a lot more about what supposedly went on in Polanski's house and so forth. So, yeah, as I said, I enjoyed it. It was long.
Yes,
it was
it was.
my first entry into something like that. To be honest, I haven't
Oh,
watched.
really?
Yeah, I haven't watched really any other Shakespeare. And like, I've obviously seen adaptations and probably not necessarily known different things, and obviously seen references and shit talked about in different other pop culture shows and shit. But no, not actually watched
Interesting.
Macbeth.
Because I did want to start with like this is a pretty definitive adaptation,
Yeah.
right? Like this is Macbeth. It's pretty straight up just Macbeth. All the dialogue is the same. And,
Great practical gore.
oh yeah,
It was very well done. Those
Awesome.
stabs in the
Yeah.
necks
Oh,
and
that
shit
first
like that.
dude,
Yeah.
as soon as he
Yeah.
starts and he gets maced.
Yeah. Oh, Mason, the guy on the back when he starts
Yeah.
grabbing his leg. Oh, this one's alive! Bang! Motherfucker!
Alright, it's gonna be good.
That sword fight at the end was very good.
that
I
fight
liked that.
I
That
fucking
was-
love that.
Like they
Oh.
really used the swords and their armor and shit
Yeah.
properly. That was
Fucking like just armor that works,
Mm.
right? And them overcoming the armor in a way that makes sense and is realistic,
100%.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Like-
it was like a very realistic fight
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
do in armor with the
Yeah.
sword.
The battle choreography was excellent.
Yeah.
And watching the Toxic Avenger the day before and the battle choreography in that, like, was almost chalk and cheese, almost. But it.
Like when he's going over with the dagger, Macduff, he actually does like a common it's a known kung fu way to deal with a guy with a knife, which is like get the knife, get your arm under them, but get them so they can't
Yeah.
they can't stab you or anything. You just control the upper torso, getting close, so they don't have any leverage. So
And
All that kung fu was very, very big in Scotland.
it was, yeah.
I thought it did a really good job at illustrating, like, if you hit a dude who's wearing plate armor with a sword, it's not gonna fucking do anything,
No.
right?
Especially because that first cut the back.
Yeah.
They cut his clothing.
Yeah.
And that's all it did. It's
They
like-
hit each other multiple times, and you see that it works, right? That's why people wore
That's the
it.
point of it, right?
Yeah.
And that bit of this, I think it was the second or third blow when then he turned the sword and smacked him with the butt of the
Yeah,
sword.
yeah,
like
yeah,
he's
yeah.
using what you would do in that situation.
And then it
The leg
evolves
sweep and,
into grappling, trying to get the other guy onto the ground, and then stabbing his neck or something.
well,
with
and that's the
dagger.
thing. The swords get thrown down, the
Yeah.
dagger comes out.
Yeah.
Very interesting. The trap scene where he gets the axe in the back.
Oh,
That was really good.
Yeah.
And saving himself, shooting the arrow to save the kid to get away. That was really cool. And then later, where Macbeth kept seeing him where he was supposed to sit, that was fucking excellent.
that was amazing. Yeah.
There was some dodginess because it was 1971, but some of the that practical there, like the dagger was pretty bad. But the other stuff and like everything to do, as I said, with the practical effects was amazing.
And some really cool directing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything you expect from a production from the Playboy Enterprise. Well done,
That
Hugh.
shot in the beginning where they're just running across the beach and it's that's a
The
cool.
following
I
the
really
horses.
like
Yeah.
that shot.
Yeah.
That was a very cool
That
shot.
fucking castle was amazing. It was perfect. It was
And they had it like when the English show up and they've got their siege engines and they actually fling stuff at their castle set,
and
right?
and it hits it like you can tap and then when they go in, it's just a fireball just sitting there. Yeah. Well, there's not. I don't know what else.
Despite the Shakespearean English, which whatever, it was they understood it when it was written. Whatever. Story is good. I like the story. If you read Crimson Cage last year,
Yep.
It's Crimson King.
That's why Jason can understand it.
anything.
That's why he knew he could fall asleep and not miss anything.
I know what's going
Twice.
to happen now.
Yeah.
You're going to start seeing the witches. Can I ask about the dialogue sequence?
The witches.
Was that just the style at the time, or was it just his personal style?
I think it was. It
Both.
was theatrical at the time too.
Yeah.
People didn't talk like that per
Obviously,
se. I don't
yes.
think.
No, no.
I don't know too much about that specific
Mm.
period. That's a little
I
after
was
what
like,
I know about.
I think it's just.
I thought maybe a bit of both, like
Yeah.
things they didn't on the stage.
Yeah.
You spoke grander,
He did.
but like he put more floweriness.
He did coin a lot of new phrases and terms and words. So yeah, maybe he did just make up.
Because he was like, sort of, yeah, it was for the stage, because a lot of it's rhyming. There's
Yeah,
broken
100%.
rhymes and
There's
stuff.
a rhythm to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I might be the first to say it, but it's a really, really interesting, like, the way he put those words together. Like, that should be really studied, I think. I think there's the opportunity.
Get right on that.
I really.
Yeah, new field of literature.
Definitely. I think we've really missed something here.
I don't know. The whole. He tells his wife, "Oh, I'm going to be whatever Duke," and then the witches told me I'm going to be king. So his offer is like, "Let's kill the king."
Oh yeah, it's all her fault.
Oh, yeah, she's the one that pushed it like there's no tomorrow. To even, like, going back going, well, you let
What do
me
you
go.
mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? And you can't do that? Well, let me go place the daggers right in place. Like,
I'll do it.
she started it and then finished the job.
She's a great character.
That
Very
bit to
interesting.
start with, just doing with the dagger and the just severed hand and just like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the
Witches?
ritual thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that exactly for? Was that for summoning Macbeth to do their thing, or was it, or maybe him using the dagger actually? Because you see the
Well, it
special
was
effects of the daggers when he's about to kill,
Well, it was
and
the
like
dagger.
chases
It
away
was
up.
the
It's like a pointing.
the
in
symbolism
RPG.
of him using the dagger to start this whole story, essentially, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
kind of what it was.
Yeah. And I just took it as them doing some weird ritual thing.
Yeah, it's just
Like,
witch stuff.
So
Yeah.
you know they're witches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
witch things.
And it's good. She was really good in it.
Yeah.
She only got the role because she was happy to do full frontal nudity because Tuesday World wouldn't.
Yeah.
You mean Eve gets it off?
Huh? Yeah, she did. He was full naked. You missed that one. And you missed the witches too. Did you see the witches?
No, so I mean the witches with the ears out, the mad head thing with the ears cut out.
Yeah.
She gets a kid off.
Yeah, all of them did. There was like 40 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah, I
wife,
fell asleep.
but the wife did too.
Oh yeah, I assumed that was going to be the case
Course.
because it was Playboy
Playboy.
material. And
And
70s,
Polanski.
70s too. You got a good chance of seeing her get an Angelo 2.0.
Didn't expect a 12-year-old boy to be naked.
Hmm.
Didn't need that. I don't know if that was needed full frontal. But besides that,
When was that?
when he was just before he died.
When
When the
Mum,
dust got killed.
I've been murdered. Oh,
He's
killed
killed me.
Mum.
He's
You remember that part?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kid.
He was getting bathed like 3 minutes before that.
Oh,
there's
no, just
a child's
pass on
penis.
by.
So a kid, this kid gets stabbed in the back, and he walks up to his mum.
Yeah,
and he's
like-
like, "He's killed me."
He's killed
And then he
me.
dies.
He's killed me, mother.
I'm spacing out, and all I heard was like naked 12-year-old boy, and that
Yeah.
really confused me. I
Yeah,
was
what's
like,
wrong
oh.
about
Yeah, well, that's
what
what listening
happens.
helps with.
I would do that.
No.
That looks fun. That looks better than this.
Nice.
It's your own movie.
Yeah, good choice, bro.
I give it a 6.
I give it a 6.
I can appreciate it, but that is not my thing either.
That's incorrect. But okay.
Shut up.
It's now with.
South is not my fifth thing.
It's alright. It was 70,
Oh, sorry,
I guess.
Zowatharth.
Oh, yeah.
70. Delaney.
70.
7.
8.
8.
I will refrain from giving a score.
Oh,
I
really?
will try to
Disqualified.
finish the movie
Okay.
this week.
Like Dylan's gonna watch my movie from last
I'll
week.
get right to that. Right on it.
I
Number
feel
one
dirty.
on my
This is the first time
priority
I've
list.
watched one.
Yeah. Your score is?
I give it a 5.5 because it was actually kind of fucking boring. I don't know why you chose that movie.
That's fine.
Like,
It's my favorite Shakespeare play, and I watched this in
Who has a
high
favourite
school.
Shakespeare?
yeah, that's what I'm. That's what
People
I'm
who
saying.
like reading it
Oh.
and like English.
Ew.
They all die.
Nerds.
Of the Shakespeare that I've read, or been made to read in high school,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like Much Ado About Nothing more.
I don't think I've read that.
It's more of a comedy than a
Oh, okay.
tragedy.
Okay.
But I think I like that more than No, I didn't like this story,
Mm.
but I preferred that over this.
Yeah,
I never did Shakespeare once at school.
Because you went in the high top English class.
Obviously.
Did you get to wear special shoes there in the high tops English classes?
No.
Fucking hell.
We had a special hat with a feather in it, which we used to write with.
And a propeller?
It doubled as a quilt.
High top English classes.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And we went from when the sun dial was here.
I'm good as English fucking.
Yeah, sorry, there's the name of the
I'm
episode.
good.
We should put it English fucking.
Yeah, English fucking. Bring on the English.
Dave,
Dave!
what's your movie, bro?
Hey, okay, so I almost picked this for birth year movies,
Okay.
For what movies?
Birth year.
Birth year movie.
Oh, yeah.
and since I know, like, because I was discussing it then, and we're only gonna do like one of each
Yes.
Shakespeare.
Yes.
So Dylan took Macbeth. I was gonna go with Romeo and Juliet, but he's got one.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
he can change my mind on me.
I'm going with that.
All right, so I'm gonna go King Lear with Kurosawa's Ran,
Ooh.
which is basically samurai empire about to fall, and
Sounds good.
it's all coming down.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it's a king sort of choosing a successor from his sons.
Yeah.
But the Ran
That's
is
good.
Ran. R-A-N.
Alright.
Yeah.
But like the
85.
Ran is also mixed in with like a Japanese sort of story,
Sure,
which is
sure,
sort of similar as
Yeah.
well. But cool.
I like it. I like it.
2 years in a row, 2 hours. I like it, Dave.
All right, that wraps us up for this week. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, give us a review. We'll be back next week with more of this. I knew you wouldn't be able to finish it.
Shut up!
I had zero faith in you.
I had him do it.
What a waste of stealing
well.
that piece from us.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.